Welcome all. Man versus video games here, Vault Hunter. And on this episode, we are going to cover my first build video. The build name is called Gluttony, which is defined as a habitual greed or excessive eating. This build, main focus is on the free meal and basically utilizing that. It can also be described as kind of a high survivability build. This is probably the build I've used through pretty much the whole in-game content. Beat the bosses in this build. Very helpful. So yeah, let's get to it. Get on the equipment info. Let's kind of cover each section of the build, and if we have time I might go kind of demonstrate it in action. So yeah, the weapon I'm using the Diablos Tail, but you can use whatever weapon you want, and just keep in mind with this Diablos Tail I don't have like a jewel slot on there, so you can actually, if you use a weapon that has a jewel slot, you can actually increase your skills even further depending on what you want to do. For the helmet, I'm using the Kushla Glare. It offers Handicraft, normal, rapid up, which doesn't pertain to this build, and a defense boost. Don't worry, I will go through these skills here shortly. Then for the chest piece, I'm using the Kushla Cista. Offers the Kushla Blessing, the recovery speed, diversion, and focus. For the hands, I'm using Kushla Grip, which offers, again, the blessing, recovery speed, agitator, and stamina thief. The cocoon is being used for my coil, and that offers Kushla Blessing, recovery speed, more handicraft, pierce up, and more additional defense boost. And finally, for the legs, I'm doing the Rathian Greaves S, which offers Blight Resistance, free meal, 1 level at least, and devil defense boost. And then I'm also doing the Demon Petalus 3, offers a boost to your attack, like offers 50 for health up, stamina's 90, attack you get 20 attack boost, and your defense is raised by 20 for some defense up. And then your Gale Talisman is what I'm using for the talisman. Offers level 3 defense boost and level 2 free meals. So that's where I get all my free meals, through the talisman and the greaves up here. Okay, so a little bit about the skills. Start up from here. So Handicraft offers you basically Handicraft extends your weapon sharpness, so it makes your weapon stay sharper longer. A normal rapid up at level 2 increases the power of your normal ammo and rapid type arrows. Again, like I said, I'm not using this, so it doesn't really pertain to this build, but if you were to use a bow, then this would be helpful, or like a gun. Okay, defense boost. I'm actually at level 6, so my defensive boost gives me 8% defense, 35, which is 35 bonus, and it has all elemental resistances of +5. Okay, so this is where I get the additional handicraft, defense boost, and that, Kushla Cista. Okay, so the blessing I did originally have in this build level 4, but I had a sacrifice, which if I had 4, it had nullified all heat damage. but I had to sacrifice that to get my free mill to level 3 like I wanted to. But with level 3 Kushla Blessing, you still get the water and ice attack at 5%. You get water and ice attack at 10%, and you also, it recovers the red. It exceeds the recovery of the red part of your health gauge when you're injured and such. So that's what that does. Recovery speed also adds additional healing to the red portion of your health gauge. So those two kind of work together, which is kind of nice. A diversion increases the attention drawn when attacking a monster, so they concentrate on you versus your allies if you're playing with other people. So this kind of makes it kind of like a tank build. And another skill, focus, which increases the fill rate for weapons with gauges and charge rate attacks for weapons with charge attacks. So like I can charge my hammer, which is kind of nice. It does have kind of a charge attack to it. Okay, the grip. We already went over Kushla Blessing, speed. So Agitator, another skill that I'm given is increases attack speed, power, and affinity when large monsters become raged. So I'm at level 2, which is you get plus 8 attack and plus 5% affinity. So affinity basically, you want to have that because you actually do more critical damage, which is nice. And then Stamina Thief, you exhaust your monster easier. So like when I play with people on this build, I kind of like, I'm kind of like the tanky person that does the damage and exhausts the monster easier so they can do their thing too. It's kind of nice. Kushla Cocoon. This offers more blessing, recovery speed, handicraft, pierce up, and defense boost. And then finally, your Blight Resistance from the Greaves reduces the duration of all elemental blights by 50%. You only have level 1 for that. So level 3 in my free meal activates 45% of the time. So I can essentially like take a potion and it won't use up all my potions. So I can literally like continuously drink potions and not have to worry about running out and have to go back to camp and such. It's very nice. It's very helpful at even 2, so when you're at level 3, it's almost kind of like you're immortal on this build, as long as you watch your health and drink your potions. And then of course the defense boost. Okay, and finally, we'll get out of here. I have to travel to the item box. I'll show you what jewels I have. Or decorations. My current decorations, I have a defense jewel. I have 3 of those equipped to get me up to defense 6. I have a charger jewel 2, which increases your focus. That makes my focus level 1. That's where my drain jewel. That's where my Stamina Thief is coming. Defense. And that's it. So that's the Gluttony build. Okay, so that's my build video. If you like this build, go ahead and give it a try. Feel free to test it out, and if you come up with anything that's better, feel free to put in the comments and tell me. Like I said, it's a decent build for what I'm doing it with. I do always try and increase and make it better. I originally had only a level 2 free mill, but then I said, oh, well, why not make it level 3? Because that does a lot better. But yeah, if you see something that works better, just let me know. Other than that, yeah, that's the end of the build video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give the video a like. If you want more of these videos, hit that subscribe button. And other than that, till the next Monster Hunter video, be good people. Bye.